I had the time to say, first of all, it's more than religion, it's a relationship. And when you have communication, you know, guess what? You have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to worry, It's Philippians 4:6, don't worry about anything. I have very well good communication. I talk, and people don't get it. It's more than religion, it's more than skills and your talents and your profession and your career. It's more than that. If it wasn't for God, you wouldn't exist today. The grass wouldn't be here. The earth, the air, everything. The stuff that you breathe. Yeah, if it wasn't for God, you wouldn't have that. So, like I said, appreciate what you have. You have to be a believer. And guess what? John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So, if you do fall out, don't forget to think for your breath and stuff like that. Because how can you be living without, think about that. So be appreciative. Don't take things for granted, people. That's what I'm being trying to tell. Everybody didn't want to listen to all y'all. So think about the stuff. You should be thankful. Everybody should be thankful. Okay, who you is and who you are. Because he did, in his word, biblical prophecy, didn't he say everyone's going to fall off? Or like a lot of people fall off, and they do. And you see, look, you're one of them. Yeah. The Bible's real. Biblical prophecy's real. And Babylon's going to fall. Just so you know. That you all know that. But rejoice in these time of days. See? So, with God, you lack nothing. But if you lack communication, how do you expect to have a relationship with anybody? For instance, you gotta have a communication prayer life with God. You got to. And how do you expect to work if you don't have communication? I know. And this, you guys can't use, and if you guys, any of you want to use this stuff, use about work, well, I work. So, well, all right. I work for him. I glorify him. I write and write. It's a personal relationship. You know? It's like I don't try to terrorize you know, your relationship. But like I said, you have to help build, right? There's two people in life. And like I said, how would I know? Because they could try to terrorize your things and or they can help you build. How did I know that stuff? Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I said, and for a long time, while nobody was there, God has always been with me. While they busy trying to look around. It you know what I'm saying? It's a relationship. A lifetime experience. A lifetime relationship. Friendship. Partnership. And like I said, hey look, I try to pray for people, you know, whatever. And if you fall off, that's on you. I'm not going to judge you. No. I'm not judging you. I'll turn the other cheek. That's why when people barely come in my life or I haven't met them before in my life and you know, and you try to tarnish or whatever case may be, say what credit does it do to love the ones that love you? Try to love the ones that hate you too. Guess what? I do that. Even he said, love your enemies. And like I said, whether it's other people that are racist that don't love me, because that's not love. If someone's racist, call you this at your racial name, you call that love for you? Why do you need a vaccine for someone to relate to you? Why did you guys ever need that? That's weak. If you think about it, you need something to relate to you. But then again, that was also man-made stuff. You know, if you want to say something to be real. Okay, fine. You trust the man. You trust in the presidents that lied to you a lot of times, but then you complain first of all, and then ask the presidents for a lot of things, right? But you guys vote for all of them too, so you can't really bash them either. Why did it just made no sense. It makes no sense. It's called no respect. You don't respect them. Then why do you, but then you complain, when you don't get your way. So you can't be going on another person. Oh, you gonna get, well, people don't get their way all the time, do they? We should all have learned that and growing up, right? So, yeah. Like I said, I've been appreciating my life, and you can't hear it. You don't hear what I said. I said thank you and everything else, and always have, and show my appreciation by helping around everywhere I go, wherever I went. But when I know what hate is, and I know what love is, and what love has shown consistency, it's been there more than I see people come around. There ain't nobody come around. You see, I do walk by faith and not by sight. But it also means, saying it takes two in life. Because you can either help build, or they could plot and destroy. See, some people could plot and, try to play both sides, and then they try to deny that, like this and that, and work together with whatever. I don't work with a lot of people at all. How can I actually plot on somebody when it takes more than one to plot? You see, here's the thing. To build, Noah, built, God is there, and got his people, look at Moses, and look at the walks, look what they had, See what I'm saying? I'm building. God's helping me right now. Regardless if you guys don't believe and you fall off. First of all, if you fall off, you're a quitter. You're a quitter. Like you guys tell me, oh, why you quit tonight? Well, hey, look. If you fall off, you're a quitter. You're a quitter. But me, I'm not. I didn't try to commit suicide again. I'm still going. Because I believe. Because of personal relationship. See, if you were led by the Spirit, you wouldn't have not quit and fall off. If you had a personal relationship with God in the first place, you would have not quit. I'm just saying. If you really had a personal relationship, you would have not quit. That's how I feel. That's what that is. Because if you really say you're a Christian, then you will be led by the Spirit, and you have a relationship with God. Well, then guess what? Evidently, you don't have a relationship with God. How can you if you quit? Because in John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. You see, I believe in God because of a personal relationship. I am a believer because since birth and going on, and the things that, almost falling off a 2-story balcony. I could have died several different times. Got ran over almost, when I was on a bicycle and a truck hit me late at night. But then guess what? The angels helped me. God sent angels to help me. See, in these days of age, oh yeah, it takes a lot. Life's not easy. So when you fall in the traps of the devil and you want to go for his briberies, his manipulation, and stuff like that, because you want jackpots and think the grass is greener, so I don't want to think about paradise. What about this paradise, like his words said? Not gangsta paradise. Not like that, no. Real paradise. Like for real. Paradise. You know, new heavens, new earth. Heavens and earth may pass, but his word remains. Why, you guys stuck on the Big Bang Theory? See, we didn't come from monkeys. Because if that was the case, how come the gorillas ain't talking yet? But you heard the Planet of the Apes, right? The Planet of the Apes is fake. Because why don't they talk? Why they ain't talking? Oh, because guess what? God didn't make them to talk like us. So therefore, we are not come from monkeys. I think we established that, right? So, like I said, and then you want to talk about, oh, aliens did this though. Where was Alien E.T.? Where did he go? I don't see him on daily on a bicycle going up in the moon. Mars attacks, when did that happen? I didn't see them aliens come like that ever. So, I mean, heck, I'm just saying. And then all this, in the Independence Day movie, all that White House stuff would have been done destroyed. Okay? If you saw the movie, it'd still be destroyed right now. Just saying. It took a heavy, toll. I haven't seen those yet. I don't see Sylvester Stallone, just call around, doing all this for real life. Going, and you see all these aliens and predators going around and stuff like that. Now, do you? You know what I'm talking about? And like I said, I mean, that's what I'm telling you. See, the only aliens that you ever heard is with a racist term for Mexicans and over the border. That's it. But they ain't aliens. They're human, just like everyone else is human. Like in the hotter climates. You know what I mean? They talk. And you, oh yeah, by the way, while you talk about Mexicans, how do you guys eat tacos in America? Do you know where that actually came from? That's come from Mexican, right? But you talk so down on them, right? little laws. But you talk so down on Mexicans, But, like, and you guys want to go to Taco Bell's and stuff like that. Kind of funny, ain't it? And you call them aliens? Like, literally. Let's be real about it. Yeah, I made some jokes, or yes, I stopped those. I have all kinds of jokes. But making, talking about Spanish, hey, I'm a little Spanish too. But not much. Very little. My grandma, passed, my abuelita was full-blown, was full Cuban. She speak English, a little bit, let's see, but, English was my main language. Spanish was like a second language, but not fluently. But hey, that happens. And when you're in America and you're born in America, yeah. And then when you get born into this and you see everything going on, it ain't my it ain't my fault that it goes on like that. It ain't my fault like that. But like I said, I am thankful how God made, for everything. To But like I said, I'm like I said, I'm single, but I have a personal relationship because you see a partnership. You see, I know I work for God. And like I said, I'm not judging you. You know what? I didn't judge you. Did I stop you and try to shoot you up while you're going trick-or-treating? No, I didn't. And I'm not going to shoot you up if you believe in God or Jesus. I'm not going to put a sword to your neck. I ain't trying to ever do that for what your belief system. No. Let you find out. You know what I'm saying? He said us we're all gonna need his feet. So hey, can't run and hide. And he hits harder than I do. Because when the time comes, you won't find out. You really are. You see, yeah, it takes time. It takes let's just say, even if I want to work 9 to 5. See, when I worked 9 to 5, I had good communication. They lack communication. How can you be even a team thing if you tell me this and that and end up being a whole opposite? I don't need to do that. I don't need to operate on different times. Oh, you can do this, you can do that. Well, that's not communication at all. Period. What do I believe? Why do I have to keep on believing, oh, this and this and that, or this and that? People say, oh, you get quicker by car, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Well, then guess what? You see I got a bicycle, but how come I always show up early, basically, on this time? And then you want to fuss about that. And then imagine what I got to go through. I got to sweat, and then everyone says, oh, what are you sweaty? You sweaty? Guess what? I ain't lazy and slothful. You want to get there quicker, right? You guys want to get, and guess what? You know, don't put me down, because guess what? Who's lazy and slothful? Because I actually exercise and move my legs to get where I need to be. Once you, since everyone wants to downgrade me, then that's so tough. Why don't you go walk? Do your job. Or use a bike. Heck, I walked and use a bike 30 miles a day just to see a chick that I love. Yeah. So you could do it too. Anybody can do that, right? Since you guys could do that, right? You guys think you can? Stop driving your cars, and since you guys are taxi, you complain about gas. Use a bike or walk to work. I had to. In the rain, no rain, hey. And try doing that going without a spouse in bed, or have you cook for dinner and stuff. Or handy toilet paper that you stuck in the bathroom. Saying, I did it. You can too. Oh, I'm not against marriage. No. Because I pray that your marriage stay strong. But I'm saying, if I could do it, you can too. I mean, I had relationships and they still didn't, Look what I get. I get ditched and everything else. Places where, somewhere, and then things happen there. So, but guess what? I had to deal with it. You can too. Oh, wait, you say you can't? You're big and bad. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I've been that man. I've been a king doing king things. Offer to wash feet. Pray for people, be there. But whenever I seen people come and go, they never was there. I had to go to God. Cry out to God in every situation I've been to. Ain't no way you're going to tell me he's fake, because he is real. Because I know he's real. I know. That's why I don't quit. I didn't fall off. I didn't say, oh, I quit this. Hey, it's not a religion. You got to be a believer first, like I said before anything. But Christianity, you know what I'm saying? Is what I would say I am. An evangelistical person, spiritual person. I'm pretty much, that, because, hey, that's why I fight the good fight. And I say focus on Jesus Christ through the storms. And remember Ian? Yeah, Ian. You remember I was focused on Jesus? Look at that. Look at that, what God could do. Look at what God could do. Yeah. God doesn't seek, steal, kill, destroy. So, and see, I don't worship a defeated foe. I don't do any satanic cults. I don't have hoodies on my head. I don't need tarot cards. I don't need Ouija board. And every single video, you guys did take cards, right? Some of you that do take cards, right? But if I did tarot cards, you would see me get them out, like you guys, huh? But any video do that? No. So evidently I don't do it. I don't even know how to use them. So, therefore, yes, you don't see that in my content. In the content, do you? No. But did I judge your channel? No, I didn't. Actually, no. And that's because I didn't judge. It just is what it is. I don't do it. And you shouldn't do it either. I'm not saying because it's not, the way it's not right. Because you put in something, but when, saying you say, oh, these are gods, but like, let's see, here's the thing. I love and trust in the God of gods. How's that? So why don't you, if you want to believe in other gods, it don't make sense to me. Why would you just go to gods when you could go to the God of gods? You see what I'm talking about? So, that's why I go to the God of gods, the Lord of lords, the King of kings. Hey. So, just saying, you guys just basically, let's just say, since you went from, supposedly you guys like name brand, okay? So, since you guys like name brand so much, so, first of all, you went from liking Jordans to going to Shaq's, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what you're saying. You downgraded to, to a less God. Like the one that didn't create. You went to one that's not your creator. So you basically, you all went basically into you guys went to Satan, and you know what? You went to a defeated foe. Me, I go to the Creator, the God of gods, Alpha and Omega, beginning, first and last. See, I care less if people think I'm in, whatever they think, this and this and that. So, and when you talk about materialistic stuff, like you guys want to do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about the higher price. You know what I'm saying? Like the materials. But you get what I'm saying. So you guys think Jordan's so big, what they really ain't. But you understand what I'm saying? You basically, you know what I'm talking about? I trust in God, Lord Almighty. That's my personal relationship. My Heavenly Father. But everyone wants to call me a guest wherever I go. But, what can I do? So, if it's out of my control, God bless you all. I don't need to say that in a sarcastic way. May the Lord be with you, for real. Because how can you fake a smile with people? And then turn around, because the consistency of behavior shows. And, especially when you have conversations with people and they said this and this and that, and then turn around, it's this and that, another thing, this and this and that. And it goes the same thing. You still up at me trying to get me down. So how do I believe you? See, we're supposed to save lost souls. And we're supposed to, evangelize, stuff like that. And when you have family, you have very little family left. And you're down there, because I sure know my abuelita when they have things that happens like this and that. So, but if this is the case, we'll see. But God knows. What family, means to me too. But you see, I know that God has always been here for me. That how much family means to me. But what they could do too, family could do to you too. Or are they family? Because, see, the Creator, the Father, a father won't do it to his children. It's not what a father does to children, is like beat them and bash them and abuse them. And he's not an alcoholic. And, see, and someone talks down on so much about some people about drinking a lot of liquor, but could have a lot of liquor themselves. And some family members, they might drink liquor, because I have alcohol, problems was in my family, but, I break that generational curse. See, I'm not an alcoholic, but, not judging it is what it is, you see, but when you bring it on and tag it on, saying long to do, but then you talk it down on somebody else about saying this and that, and if he reads the Bible or something, what's the news? At least he's happy drinking, being, but he doesn't get angry and, hurt me like, But, like I said, regardless of the fact is, I don't drink liquor and then try to, or try to eat and drink all that often. That drink will be here and there, but I won't drink in a bit. And I pray for people's alcohol to stop. Tell everybody sober up. See, if I haven't fell off, the Christian, and I didn't quit. So what makes you quit? Because like I said, it's a personal relationship. And you got to know life is still, even if you, wait, guess what? Even if you fall, you stop it doesn't make it, life easier. It's going to get harder for you. Even much harder. Because you can't live without God. You can't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, that's why I have God. I have a relationship with God. He's the only one that I talk to, and basically could talk to when I need to, and maybe that's how because to others, I come offensive, but not trying to be offensive, but to them, because you see the anointing and stuff like that, and talking about God, they don't like hearing it. Because they so fragile or something. And when I say something to them, anybody, they trying to turn around and trying to whatever. And that's why he said, and you gotta be comfortable in persecution. He said this. Comfortable in persecution. I'm talking about this. I don't have talking about sexual sin because I don't have sexual sin. I don't watch porn. I don't sleep with different women. Because where's the women at? Why didn't I hear? Are they scared? They're scared of me. And it says Christ has been rejected too. But I didn't reject. You guys rejected Christ. Personally. Well, this is what you guys said. Because you fell off. You're a quitter. You guys are quitters. But I'm going to show you something, though. He said, come from persecution. And let me see. Right here. And St. John 14:27. Jesus is the vine. I'm ready from 15 all the way to 16. It says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it, that it may bring forth more fruit. But now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As a branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine, no more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches, he that abideth in me, and I in him. The same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so y'all be my disciples. So ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If you keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love. even as I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whosoever you should ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. Comfort and persecution. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which done other men did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in the law, they hated me without a cause. The work of the Holy Spirit. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me, and he also shall bear witness, because you have been with me from the beginning.